my dudes, my buddies, my G's. Ian Taylor here, and we're back with another reaction, okay? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and let's go ahead and get into it, man. Today we are in for a treat. We are going to go ahead and be reacting to Ren and Chinchilla Chalk Outlines, their live version, and I'm very excited about this one because I've gotten it recommended to me so many times that I should do a reaction to it, and so it's got to be amazing. So I'm very, very, very excited. Let me go ahead and get the window up right over. Is it going to pop up like here, I think, right here? Ah, there it is. There it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. I am very, very excited, okay? Let's see what's popping. I like how he has these long intros, too. It really builds, like, the suspense up to the song. And it's got that low, ambient, not an ARP, but like a pad in the background that's just like tremors and stuff. It's very good. It's really good at setting the mood for what we're about to listen to, I think. And it seems to me like this might be a one take again. Ren and his one takes, man. Ah, so excited. Is this one gonna get me emotional? This is gonna get me emotional, isn't it? I'm ready. I knew it. I knew it was gonna get me emotional.
I'm still here in this bed that I crawled in. I hope that I'm someone else in the morning.
I'm still here in this bed that I crawled in. I hope that I'm someone else in the morning. I think that a lot of people can really relate to that. You know, you get in bed at the end of the day and you just feel defeated, like you had a really rough time either at work or with family or in a relationship, and you just lay down and you stare at the ceiling and you just think to yourself, God, I wish I was somebody else. It seems like everybody else has it all figured out, you know? And I mean, in reality, everybody's just winging it, just like you and I, you know? But I do think it's a very relatable thing to say there, especially just to start out the track.
So take this one, wash it down and you'll be fine. Walk around in the floating chalk outline.
Oh, that's so good. That's such a good line.
So it goes, let it be. In the gallows, balanced on my toes so I can breathe.
In the gallows, I'm balanced on my toes so I can breathe. Because a lot of his music talks about how he feels like he's always on the edge of life and death, you know, and always struggling just to take a breath, always, you know, working day in and day out to feel better, but it just doesn't seem like it's getting better. And that seems to be a common theme throughout a lot of his music. And he's just so good at conveying that side of not just himself, but society and I mean, fuck, just even me, just me personally, you know, and it feels like he's talking right to me, even though I don't take a lot of pills anymore. You know what I mean? I don't have to do that anymore. Thank God. But like, it's still so relatable, even if you're not being medicinally forced to take pills and stuff. It's just the things that he says, the one-liners that he uses are just so powerful.
But little by little, bit by bit,
Oh, I like how the vibe changed there.
with a new habit.
Oh.
If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh.
I bury myself with a great big smile. God, dude, if that's not the most relatable shit on this goddamn planet, man. dude, I got the chills right now, man. Like, oh my God. And can we just talk about how good his voice is? Ah. We trace ourselves in these chalk outlines and then erase ourselves in these chalk outlines. The message in this song is already just so deep and so impactful. I mean, at first we're tracing ourselves in these chalk outlines, we're putting ourselves into this box, and then we erase ourselves, and all that's left is the chalk outline. You know what I mean? And you're walking around as just a chalk outline. The concept is so good. Oh, wow. Citrulline's that depression medication, right? Sertraline, that's what it's called, and a sip of serotonin. Don't cry, 'cause there's a pill for everything. Don't cry, 'cause there's a pill for everything, man. It's like that's what society tells people who have to use medications to remain what is quote unquote normal, or that have to utilize these medications to remain healthy. And you know, it's like Ren talks about this a lot, that there's a lot of treatments and not a lot of cures. You know, just take another pill, and you know, in Sick Boy, when the therapist slides the little bottle of, or the little cup of pills towards him with a smile, and she's like, "Here, take another." You know what I mean? Like, it's a common theme throughout a lot of his music. And let's go ahead and talk about Chinchilla, man. Her voice is so angelic and deep and dreamy. Oh my God, man. She has talent. I can already tell. It's so, like, as soon as she started singing, my body got the chills, man. Like, I have goosebumps right now. Take this one, wash it down, and you'll be fine. The feeling goes, and you draw a chalk outline. I like how she said that, because it's talking about how it's after you take this pill, after you have taken the pill, the feeling goes away, and then you draw the chalk outline because you feel like you're only a shell of yourself. And that's what a chalk outline is just the outside. It's just what's on the surface. It's the shell. You are nothing but a shell of yourself. You feel like you're walking around like a zombie. And I love the way that she just put that.
But little by little, bit by bit, I'm pushing back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my. Erase It's such a perfect day. Take it just in case. Take it just in case.
It's such a perfect day. Take it just in case. Take it just in case. You know, it's like saying, I feel good today. You know, I look outside, it's sunny, I woke up, I feel fine, I don't feel depressed, I don't feel sad, but things can change, and they can change so quick, so I have to take this pill, because if I don't take this pill and things do go bad, then I'm stuck there, you know, but when I take this pill, I'm just a shell of myself. I feel like a zombie. I feel like I'm walking around looking at myself from the outside. You know, the way that they word this is so powerful and so deep.
I'm scared of being okay, 'cause all things change, all things change.
I'm sorry that I keep stopping it. I really am. I know that some people hate that, but what he just said there, I'm scared of being okay because all things change. It's very relatable for me because, I consider myself a pretty happy person nowadays. But back in the day, I was not. I was a very depressed person. I did self-harm and all of that stuff when I was growing up, suicide attempts. And I've struggled with my own emotional baggage my whole life. And, feeling happy is kind of scary to me because all things do change, and I know that it's a temporary feeling, but something that I've learned over the years, and I think something that Ren capitalizes on or talks about in his music a lot, is the fact that you do need the bad times to make the good times worth it. You do need to go through the darkness in order to see the light. The brighter a light shines, the darker the shadow it casts, like he says in High Ren. It's an ideology that I've explored in my own music a lot, and it's so true. It's interesting because when you are happy, you're scared of what's going to happen next, and I relate to that because that does cross my mind whenever I'm feeling jubilant. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's this song really makes you think.
Change, all things change. It's such a perfect day. It's a beautiful shame. It's a beautiful shame. I'm scared of being okay.
Oh, her falsettos. She's so good at acting. She's just really good at playing this scene out, man. She's matching Ren's energy so well. They really mesh on this song, and her falsetto, really, really high singing there, was so good and so eerie. It sounded eerie, and it's just she's amazing. Chinchilla is really good. Oh my gosh.
Little by little, bit by bit,
Oh, they took the guitar away here.
down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, erase ourselves in these chalk outlines.
Wow. That was so well put together. The messages and concepts that they explored in that song were phenomenal. And I honestly, I was on the verge of tears a couple times throughout that. That was so fucking good, man. Oh my God. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The amazing thing about Ren is it really is a rabbit hole. You really do. There's just so much. It's like Alice going down into Wonderland, and there's so many different pieces of this ginormous puzzle all around her, and there's just so much to explore when it comes to Ren's music and his musical journey, and the artists that I've discovered from just watching his music, and the artists that he's featured are just so talented and so good. I'm very, very happy that I found Ren. Shout out to Black Pegasus for showing me Ren, man. And if you haven't checked out his podcast, 40-Year-Old FUQ Boys, you really should, because he's the reason that I'm doing a reaction channel. So, yeah, very, very, very cool. Very, very good stuff. Very, very deep. Very, very relatable. I didn't even drink any of my coffee really during that. That's when you know it was good. Well, guys, if you enjoyed the reaction, please, please, please drop a like, drop a comment, maybe even subscribe if you really vibed. I'm going to go ahead and over in this corner, there's going to be a song that I made. so that you guys can check out some of my music if you're so interested. If you don't, no big deal. But go ahead and drop a subscribe if you can. Okay, if you vibed, please subscribe. I appreciate it. It does help out the channel since we're just getting started. So rock on, guys. That was another fantastic song by Ren. I'll leave a link to the video in the description, and a link to all of my personal socials in there as well. Okay, so peace, love, prosperity, all that Spock shit, my dudes. Have a good night, day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Have a good one.